Good morning, week one. It's so nice to see all of you guys. Some of you guys are returning faces, some of you guys are newer. This week's videos are actually very interesting. I like a lot of what new processes are doing to help educators reach all sorts of students. But in particular, I guess this week is more about those who have a modification to their lesson plan, whether it be um, a 504 plan or otherwise, whether they have a specific modification they need to the curriculum or just a specific modification to the already existing curriculum. The one thing that really stuck out to me is the use of technology to help students that are struggling. Um, In the past, obviously, this wasn't the case. I know when I was growing up, we didn't quite have that kind of technology. The biggest one that leaps out to me is the talk to text and audio reading of text that can be done for students. I know for certain students, people that I knew who had dyslexia or other disabilities, they understood the words, the letters, the ideas that they needed to say, but a lot of times the words were really tricky or troubling. They would get mixed up. And so I think that this is something that's very critical in helping people with learning disabilities to overcome. I'm pretty excited to see it at work, actually. Um, I know plenty of people that I was going to school with when I was growing up that would have benefited tremendously from this type of technology and seeing how efficient and effective it can be used in the classroom in some of the video was really encouraging to see because I know it can be a really huge stumbling block for some of these students and can really kind of spiral them because it also creates like a mental block or an insecurity for them. So that's something that can really unleash them. I saw in one of the other videos that some of these intervention methods had increased up to 82% of their learning, that they'd learned like something crazy like a year and a half of worth of progress, which is crazy. The other thing that I saw that was a pretty interesting support was the use of breaking down into small groups or modification of groups. So I know that we talked about that a little bit in our last class about how we could utilize different groups in order to um, help students learn better. So whether that be smaller groups, groups based on the way that people learn, or pairing people with strong and opportunity learners, any of that. Um, and I see that as something that is a huge asset to students, either with disabilities or with special modifications, that if they are in a group that is the right size and the right composition, that they can definitely learn a lot better. Um, I think having some of those meetings and having more communication about what the needs of the student are with more people can allow for more illumination in that. So I'm interested to see how effective that can be with students who are either, you know, specifically have a disability or even just students who are at risk. So I definitely will be utilizing the assets of these um, individuals, these administrators, in order to make teaching that much better. Well, I hope that each and every one of you will reply to my video and let me know your feedback. I look forward to hearing it soon. Have a great day.